Hey there. Today I would like to invite you to have a look with me through my collection of seeds for my garden. So I have two little bags here. These are seeds that I have collected from my harvest last year, and the other ones are some that I've bought. Now some of these are a bit older, plus I will be moving soon, so the things I can grow and can't grow will change a bit. So I thought it's a good time to look through these and just do a little sorting and maybe get rid of some that I can't grow anymore. It's still going to take a little time. Days are noticeably longer, but winter's not quite over yet. It might come back next month. So I won't grow these just yet, but I think it's a good time to prepare and to think about the season ahead. Alright, so let's put this aside for now. And these two. So this really is a bit of a mix. There's some herbs in there, some flowers. And it makes quite nice sounds. That pile of little paper bags. So let's start one by one. Here we have some radieschen, some little radishes. So these I can definitely still use. I think they grow anywhere. It doesn't say anymore how old they are, but I think they should be okay. So let's place these here for now. So this one's not for the garden. This one is for at home for my two cats. Some cat grass. I think it's called cat grass in English. So definitely keep in this. They really like grass. I think I'm gonna put these two over here. These are for at home and more for the balcony. Now here we have some flowers. This one is called Prachtwinde. I think in English these are called Morning Glory. They're really beautiful. They open up in the evening or in the morning. And they have these beautiful big blossoms. Really, really like these. It says they should be able to grow until 2019. So they might be a little old by now, but well, you can always give it a go. The thing is that I will be moving soon, and I've had these for a balcony with a lot of sun. I don't know if they'll be able to grow on my new balcony, which will be in the shade. I'm actually quite looking forward to this. Vienna's been really hot in the summers, and I think it'll be a little easier when everything's in the shadow. and not quite heating up so badly. It says here they want a lot of sun. So I'm gonna put this down here on a separate pile. I'm not sure what to do with these just yet. Here we have some red carnation. It's called Nelke. I think this might be a rare type. So with these, I think even if they wouldn't grow on my balcony, I can just put them in the garden. It says here Freiland, so you don't need to keep them in a pot. Okay, so I'll take these to the garden. It's nice to have some flowers in between. So this is a bit weird. These are nettles. I bought these I think 2 years ago. Oh, longer, 2017. Basically because my grandma traditionally makes spinach with nettles for Easter, which I really, really like. And I figured I could try it myself. I've tried to grow them, but they didn't take. And on second thought, I don't know if I really want nettles in the garden. It's quite easy to find them if you go for a hike just nearby. So I don't think I want to keep those. I'm sure they're really good for maybe butterflies or any kind of insects, but yeah, on second thought, not for me. Here we have some chamomile. There's actually some wild chamomile that's growing in the garden, but it doesn't really smell of anything, and I don't think you can use it. With this one you can make tea, so I'll definitely grow this. I just have to make sure to know where I put it so I can differentiate it from the wild chamomile. Okay, so here we have two that I don't think I'll keep. This is Tomatillo. It's a type of physalis. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I really, really like this kind of fruit, and they generally grow really well. But this one I've tried a couple of times, and I haven't had any success at all. So I have some with yellow fruit, but I've never had any purple ones. So yeah, I'm gonna give up. I've tried 2 or 3 years and it just didn't take, so maybe they just need a different type of soil. Let's put that here. And the same with cauliflower. I also haven't had a single cauliflower ever, even though I've tried. So these are a bit older too, from 2017, so who knows whether they'd still grow. I'll put these down here. Then here we have some parsnip, white king, and some lentils. I really want to grow lentils. I'm pretty sure I've tried before. I haven't had any, so maybe they didn't grow. But there's still plenty in there. I'll give it another go this year. Okay, so it says they grow quite slowly, so you have to be careful with the weeds. Maybe they got lost in the weeds. So these I will take to the garden and grow there. Now with these I'm not sure. I actually have a lot of parsnip growing there, which I like very much. It's funny, we never had parsnip in Austria for a long time. We couldn't get it in shops. And I didn't really know what to do with it when I had it in the garden, but it's become one of my favorite types of root vegetables. And I actually make jam with it, with orange juice and Cointreau. Really nice. You can add some spices for Christmas, a little bit of cinnamon. It's really great. But I do have a lot of these. I'll definitely keep them though. Let's see. I'm not sure why I bought them. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? So, this is very old. I think this is one of the first seeds that I bought, 2013. I had this on a balcony too because it grows quite high, 2 meters. And you can use the young leaves like salad or like spinach. It didn't quite grow to 2 meters on the balcony. And I think I tried last year, but it didn't grow anymore. So the seeds are probably too old. So we're gonna put this aside here. Here we have some Physalis under 2 different names, Ananaskirsche and Erdkirsche. So pineapple cherry or earth cherry. This might also be a little older, but I can't see the date anymore. It says here the taste is very sweet and it smells of pineapple. I don't think they smell of pineapple. But yeah, these did grow. I've had a lot of success with these and I really, really like them. So we're going to grow these again for the garden. And this one I think we're going to get rid of. It's probably also a bit older. This is very funny. It says here Erdbeerspinat. So strawberry spinach is how you would translate it. And I think the English name is leafy goosefoot. A very strange plant. I'd never seen it before. It says that you can use the leaves here, like spinach, or for a salad. I don't know about the fruit. I haven't seen whether or not you can eat them. But they look a little bit like tiny little strawberries. I tried to look up, where it's from or whether it was popular before. But on Wikipedia it said that it was probably cultivated in the 17th century and since then kind of has been forgotten. So it's pretty cool that you can get the seeds. However, I've grown it, wasn't too impressed by it. The seeds are pretty old by now, so let's put it on this pile here. Alright, what else do we have? some salad. Definitely want to keep that. However, I don't want to grow that in the garden because there's a lot of snails and a lot of wild hamsters. They love salad. So I'm gonna see if I can grow it on the balcony, even though it's going to be quite dark there. But, you know, it's okay if they just grow to small salads. Here we have some kale. So I'm a bit worried that this might also be quite old. This is 2016. But I guess I could give it a go. It's nice to have, so I'll try that. And this one is one of my favorite herbs, Liebstöckel. In English it's called lovage. In German it's more commonly known as Magikkraut. Magi is like just a type of, you know, sauce that you put on your food to make it spicier. Because it tastes similar. But I really, really love this. It's a very nice taste. However, I tried this last year and they just didn't grow. So I had small leaves and they stayed like that for, I think, yeah, the whole time until September. So I'm not sure what to do with this. Maybe I should have put them somewhere else. Maybe it was a bit too dark. And he says it likes a lot of sun. But it could be that it's the wrong kind of soil. I don't really know a lot about that. I just put things in the ground and hope they grow and pick out the weed. And mostly that's worked really well for me. I usually have more than I know what to do with. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it another go. And if it doesn't work, then I can still throw it out next year. But yeah, I'm in a very privileged position in that I don't need to worry too much about the soil that needs preparing, etc., etc. Okay, so here we have some flowers. I like this paper. This one, Ärteblomst. I guess that's Danish. I think it's called something like pea flower, Erbsenblüte in German. And in English, I tried to look it up. Sweet pea. Yeah, same thing. These are also really nice. A bit like this one here. So they grow quite tall with beautiful flowers. However, I can't figure out what this means. Does this mean it needs a lot of sun? Probably. So there won't be a lot of sun. Still a lot of seeds in there. I feel a bit bad about throwing out these flowers. You know what, I think I'll make a separate pile and give them to a friend who has a sunny balcony, and maybe they'll grow there. Right, and here we have marigold, Morgenfrüh. It's just the same thing here, but grow quite as tall, 50 centimeters. So maybe they'll grow on my windowsill. Maybe not, but I'll try it. Put a go over here on this path. Okay, and the last two are some cucumbers. They're called ruskaya. They're the little ones here. They look like this. And some paprika. Some chili peppers. And I will definitely grow these. Okay. So, and then we have this little pile here. These look like they're a bit older. I'm not actually sure what's in there. I didn't write anything down. So we have two mystery bags. Here's some Kürbis delicata. Now this is a bit odd. In German there's one word, Kürbis, but in English there's pumpkin and squash. And I don't know what the difference is. So it's one of these two. You see, you have these tiny little round seeds. I really like this one, delicata. But I haven't tried yet growing it. So this is going to be an experiment. Here's some melon. Some seeds that I collected because I was feeling very optimistic. But I have tried it and I don't think it's the right climate around here to grow these. They would need something a little more protected. Maybe a little hotter. So I think I'm just going to throw them out. Because, yeah, there's not really any chance. Okay, then we have a lot of tomatoes. Sometimes I don't know the name of them, so I just try to put something to remember what they are. Red and medium size. Yellow tomatoes. German gold. Here's some more Ochsenherz. Okay, so these are all tomatoes. Definitely want to grow tomatoes. Then here we have the pink flowers, I mean these here. Some more radishes. Avocado, I think, is a pumpkin, right? Not a squash. But we're going to put it here with the other, maybe pumpkin, maybe squash. The blue flower, morning glory. More tomatoes. Some flowers. These are a lot of tomatoes. Okay, Salis, Basheen, and more. Oh, it says Hokkaido, but there's nothing in there. Okay, so maybe I've successfully grown this one. Okay, there are still some seeds here. And melanzani, or aubergines. In Austria, in fact, you can use both words, both the Italian melanzani and the French aubergine. But I guess because we're a bit closer to Italy than the regions in Germany, we often use the Italian word. Let's see. Okay, there's some seeds in there. I've tried growing these, but again, this is not a lot of outcome. I don't know, maybe they also need something a little hotter maybe, or protected from the rain. So I don't think I'll try this here. I'm going to put these aside. Okay, and here we have some mystery seeds. Okay, that looks like either pumpkin or squash, or maybe a zucchini. But we don't know what it is. So I know I can get some zucchini seeds from a friend, and I do have a lot of pumpkin here, so I think I'm going to put these aside. You know, I prefer to know what I'm growing. I once made the mistake of thinking I was growing avocado, and it turned out it was zucchini, and I ended up with 6 or 7 zucchini plants. Yeah, I had a lot of zucchini that year, and so did my neighbors and my friends and my family. Okay, and these clearly are sunflower seeds. Let's write that down. Okay, I definitely want to grow these in the garden again. Alright, so here we have our piles. I would say let's count them, and then let's put them back into these white paper bags, so we remember which are which. First of all, these are the ones that I'm not going to grow anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've tried all of these and just haven't had any good results. Or in one case, I don't know what it is that I've collected. So, not keeping these. Then here we have things that we want to grow on this new balcony, which is in the shade. Some little radishes, which I think should work. I feel like they grow pretty much anywhere. This is for the kitties. Some salad. Let's see what it turns out. And some flowers for the windowsills. Okay, so let's take this little bag and write down balkon. It's 1, 2, 3, Then here we have the beautiful flowers that need a lot of sun, so I don't think that I will be able to grow them. These are the ones that I've bought, and these are the ones that I've collected last year. And I'm going to offer these to a friend who might be able to grow them. So, blooming flowers. There we go. Okay, and the rest is for the garden. Let's start with these here. All of these are tomatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna have to choose. I think 9 is going to be a bit too much. I think there's space for about 5 plants, 5 or 6. There's so many different types of tomatoes, and I feel like I collect more and new and different ones every year. So I'm gonna have to pick some from these. Okay. And these go here too. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I've collected, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that I've bought. These together. Okay. So I think that's much better. There's some order now to my collection, and I will know what to use when and what to grow where, and it'll be much easier to find it. So I think sorting these really was much needed, and I'm very happy that you joined me for doing so. I hope that you like these paper sounds. I really like them. And I think that's it for today. again, thank you very much for joining me and for your support. And I will see you again next time.